Hey, good morning. I'm back with another update. I am 5 days post-op liposuction, and I am super sore this morning. I'll just kind of give you guys picture updates at the end of the video of my progress so far and what I've been going through. First 24 hours, not bad at all. Actually, the next morning I was off the Percocet and I was just taking the Arnicare that they prescribed me, which is the Solutabs you take under the tongue 5 times a day. And then I was taking my antibiotic and my Celebrex, didn't take any Tylenol, Advil, anything. Wore the wrap they sent me home in. So this is the wrap I wear. And what I do is I wear this, put this on first thing in the morning, and I take it off about 8 o'clock at night, and I sleep without it. And then I just change my dressings. Last night is the first night that I slept without any dressings on because my puncture points where they went in have scabbed over pretty good. Did good Monday during the day, got up, even went to the nail shop, got my nails done. Tuesday I went back to work. So I am a nurse manager, so I do stay in my office, but I am up moving around a lot. So we had a busy day, and that's when I could really feel it. So when I got home, right here in my back area, it was super sore, kind of uncomfortable to sleep. I did go ahead and I took some Advil, and I was okay. So where are we? Thursday. Yesterday morning, got up pretty sore. Went to work, stayed in my office most of the day. I was, able to get around. I just moved a little bit slower. Didn't sleep too good. So even last night when I got off, I feel just more soreness than pain. And then just really, really tight in my lower back area, right above my butt, where they did go in and suction out. So I have a nice arch now, and it is super sore. I am noticing also too where they sucked a lot of the fat out here and up here, right by my pelvic bone. Like my jeans rubbing against it, the brace, since there's no fat, I don't have any cushion, I can feel that, so that is a little bit uncomfortable. This morning I am gonna rest, try to get a couple of more hours of rest before I go into work, because I just cannot sleep good at all. Trying to lay on my back is almost impossible. I have that arch now that I didn't have, so I even tried putting like a small towel, rolling up a blanket to put right there in that lower arch of my back that I have. Not too comfortable laying on my sides. I can maybe sleep like an hour, then I'm up, and then I need to go to the bathroom because I'm still drinking lots and lots of water. Going to work, instead of taking the gigantic bottle I have been taking this one. I got this one at Burlington for like $6. This is just a smaller version of the large one I have, and it just kind of gives a breakdown on the hours. So I've been keeping track of that. Really important to drink a lot of water. I did notice the first 2 days seemed like I didn't have a lot of swelling or bruising, and then a lot of bruising set in. I noticed every little stretch mark I had is just engulfed and just large and just angry and bruised. I did have quite a bit of itching day 2 when I had the wrap on, but I didn't have anything underneath it. So now what I'm doing is I'm just wearing like a silk thin tank top underneath it. So what I do in the mornings is just have so many different colors. I got it from Walmart for like $2.88. And I just put that on, and then I put the wrap on, and then I just put my regular clothing on, and you can't even tell I have anything underneath. I just been wearing like loose fitting. Like the one day I think I wore a t-shirt, and the next day, yesterday I wore like a dressy shirt and a jacket, and you couldn't even tell I have it on. So I am noticing as time's going on, I think as I'm going back to work, it's getting a little bit more difficult, and I wouldn't call it painful, just sore, like as if you just went through an intense workout. So here is what it looks like day 5. I have I actually did not put any dressings on because I feel like my puncture points are healing up pretty good. I am noticing the swelling. I have 5 incisions, puncture points in the front. There's one here. There's one right above the belly button. There's one here. There's a small one right here. And then a small one right here. So I have 5 in the front and 4 in the back. I noticed in just looking at it, it is flat. My swelling is going down. And he did tell me that would happen. Just looking at it though, it is a lot flatter. All this is just engorged and just bruised. This is just a giant bruise here. Here's some bruising lower. There it is, getting a little bit better. Then I have 4 puncture points in the back. 1, 2, and then the other ones are pretty low. 3, and then 4. And then so right here I can tell the difference where I have this, but I have noticed, you know, there's so fluid and swelling always goes to the bottom, so he did tell me that will start to subside. I do have some numbness still, which is, you know, kind of weird. So it is kind of numb. So sometimes I do kind of massage my belly a little bit. I haven't noticed a whole lot of knots. Like day 2, 3, I did notice it was kind of some hard knots in there a little bit. I gently massage. I just very gently massage my area this way. And so here's how it's looking so far. Just a giant wrap of bruise. Not the prettiest, but I am noticing as I am, you know, doing more things, it is getting a little bit more sore. I have been really strict on what I've been eating. I've been eating a lot healthier. I love noodles and rice, so I've stayed away from noodles. I've started eating cauliflower rice, which doesn't taste the best, but if you put seasoning and stuff on there, it's doable. Drinking lots of water. I was a huge Monster Energy drinker. I would drink 2 a day. I completely stopped that. Now, so I do like green tea. I've started drinking green tea again. I'll make, that's a huge cup. It's not full. I'll make me a green tea in the morning, and it's just a green tea with lemon bag and honey. And I drink that, and that's all I've been doing in the morning as far as for like energy booster drink. But I just wanted to give everybody an update. I don't know if I mentioned, I had a bunch of itchiness. It was itching so bad. It was itching so bad, and I was just scratching. It felt kind of numb, so it was just a weird kind of sensation. It's like I just couldn't, I don't know, it was itching and I was scratching, but it wasn't doing anything. Okay, so that's my update. So far, I will post some pictures to let you guys see how I'm doing. Oh, as far as my dressings, like when I do get ready to go to work, I mean, it has scabbed over, but I'm in a undershirt, a wrap, a shirt all day, walking around, so I'm gonna sweat. I don't want to take the risk of rubbing those loose. So I've just been using now, because at first I started using the maxi pads, which I needed them because I bled a lot. I'm not gonna say bled, but all the saline that they pump inside of you and the drainage, it was a lot, and I could not have done it if my husband didn't help me. I mean, he was changing them every couple of hours. I would stand up and use big maxi pads on these 2 lower ones, and they were just draining and draining and draining. Don't stop it, let it drain. My incisions look good. Don't do anything fancy with it, just shower, don't scrub them. I use alcohol pads to get the tape off around it. Another thing too, you may want to try out different types of tape. I just use paper tape and see if there's a certain kind of tape. Certain tapes irritate different people. Like I know paper tape, it irritates me a little bit, but not as bad as some of the other tapes that I've tried before. So I use paper tape, and now I'm just using the Band-Aids. It's hurt-free non-stick pads, and these are smaller than 4x4s. These are 2x3s, and I literally cut these into 4. And I use them because they have that glossy film on it. So when you do put it on your incision, say if you're walking around sweating, different things like that, when you go to remove it, it's not going to rip it off. So if you get the other kind of padding, and how you can tell if you look at it, if it has like a gritty netting on it, I would not recommend to use that. Because if you have that on your incision, you're sweating, you got tape on it, And if it does open a little bit, when you go to pull that off, it's gritty. It's going to grip to that scab and take it right off. So for sure recommend the non-stick pads for any type of wounds incision. In my opinion, they work better and they don't stick. So I'm going to try to rest for a couple of hours. I have noticed sitting up, like laying in my recliner, I'm the most comfortable. So I'm going to go downstairs and see if I can get a couple of hours of sleep in a recliner. And then I will post some pictures of how I've been looking and how my dressings have been looking since surgery. Thank you guys.